I look at myself, then look back on the ocean, then it keep on remind me back in the motherland. I'm talking about Libya. Today, I decided to talk something about on the ocean. If you are living in abroad, then you look at the beautiful nature in the ocean, then it keep me remember back in Libya on the days. It's good sometimes to travel, and it's good sometimes when you travel and you know the place and you have been there for a while, then you know how you can say something about this particular country. I was in Libya at the time of Mohammed Gadafi, their former president, and after the death of Mohammed Gadafi, I came to Libya again. So I experienced both in the presence of him and after when he died in Libya. It's good to know some country, or it's good to know somebody when you are talking about the person. But let me tell you something. Before I will do that, please, I want you to share this video, like this video, and comment on this video. There are a lot of things, many people, if you don't know, you will say it as it is and how you hear it than the person who have been there. At the time of Muammar Gaddafi, when I was in Libya, Libya was one of the greatest countries ever in Africa, which not in Africa, in the whole entire world. I surprised to see some people, even in the continent of Iceland. I met a couple of old people. They show me a couple of gold, and they show me at the time when they were working in Libya. And many of them say that Libya was their moment of enjoying life. When Gaddafi was alive, there was many things that he taught to the people which they do not believe. But now, a lot of people understanding what Gaddafi was saying. After when Gaddafi died, one day I met an old man, and he said he wished if Gaddafi was alive one day night to talk to them as Libyans, they will listen what he's going to say. Which remember me and tell me that there are changes or mistakes you and I we are doing. But if we decided to change, my brother and my sister, we can change. I know on this video, many people will say that Gaddafi was a dictator. He was having everything for himself. He was crazy man. Many people say that you are defending maybe Libya or Gaddafi because of they are Islamic country. Listen, let me tell you, life is not about only Muslims or Christians. Let's talk to the facts. At the time of Gaddafi, there was no any country in this world you will never find them employees doing job in Libya. Let me tell you something. If you check the record of Libya, migrant from crossing sea to Europe, there was a time and the European Union. The European Union, they called him to tell him that why a lot of migrants is just crossing from undersea, refugees and migrants, especially West Africa and the entire Africa. Why is it that? Can't he do something on that? Unbelievable, this message. And the message given to them, because there was impression that he should do something over there, block the ocean so that the migrants who are losing their life under the ocean and passing the sea, what is it happen? And he said that, you see, it's easy to do so, but those people that you are seeing, they are crossing not because of what to eat on their stomach. They want better life, and they think that you are the colonized masses, so they want to come there and see. So if you want to do so, believe me, Gadafi, I can do it so. So if you check from the year 2019, 2018, Gadafi blocked the whole sea, and nobody, believe me, nobody can cross with only one single country. And Gadafi said that the promise was that, listen, when I do so, these people that you are seeing them, they want a better life. Some of them is just self-employees. Assume you as a colonized masses. If you create a lot of industry, a lot of opportunity, open a lot of jobs, why are they coming there? They are coming because of to get a better job. So to do so, just try to open a jobs for them. If young guys moving back from their country, Ghana, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Somalia, Sudan, Eritrea, Djibouti, and many others, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, do you know what to do? Who are the beneficiaries? French and English country. So Libyans are not crossing it. You cannot see Tunisians and Libyans. So what you can do is that just open companies. Assume if some of them, they have like a maximum, like in Europe, you pay a lot of money to workers. Just open a company, and each one of them can be receiving at least $300 or $400. Believe me, Gadafi, these people will never ever travel to any place. But there is no any job, and their leaders also don't care. So these people, let's say do that. I will block the sea, and you also will do your part. Create the job in back Africa, Ghana, Nigeria. If there are a lot of jobs that you have in Europe, you don't have the land to build some of the companies. So open a lot of companies back in home. And when he blocked it, nothing happened. Then he said, okay, I block these people, but they are my people. They are Africans. If they come to my country, we are all one. At that time, 2029 to 2010, you see that Gadafi was starting tall, grabbing people from Nigeria, Chad, Ghana, whatever. Said that we are one. We are one. This was what he was doing, said that we are one. If the European block you not to come, Gadafi said that I cannot block you to enter Libya. But I have The security also doing their job. Let me tell you, Libya was one of the amazing country. Libya was the only country that when you rent a room, apartment, you don't pay light bill, water bill, or whatever. Somebody can say in Europe, buy something $5 or €5, and Libya you will buy only $1. What you are seeing today in Europe, having government apartment, farmers, whatever. Gadafi was those people who remain in the country to the extent that Libyans and Gadafi and the police and soldiers, they understand we are all Africans. Some of you don't have a passport or working permit, but they understand. They allow many people to work. End of the month, everybody will come on the line. You make a line, go to the office, and they pay you by cash. They understand to the extent. And he started using these people building what they call Shabia houses. Shabia houses meaning affordable houses that we see here today. A lot of companies are opening back in Europe here. And you see Gadafi was creating a lot of opportunity. Libya was the country that there was not too much rainfall. Unlike West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, blah, blah. Gadafi tried a deep, every farmer in the country, make sure you can deep underground and fetch water through desert like this place sand. What we used to clear grass to farm or trees, they were clearing stones to get little bit sand to make a farm. Gadafi used some part of the desert to build, like he want this area to be farming what we are seeing like apple farm, banana farm, fruit. He want to create that opportunity. Then he started building out of anywhere desert, building a lot of companies. And those companies, you can see American companies, Canada, Turkey. I have never seen a country like that at that time. But in the end, what happened? A lot of people, even though they said, when your enemy want to get you, he will use your own tools or your own people before he can get you. So Gadafi was seeing that now the Europeans, they can say that I should do this, I'm doing it. But what they do in the return, they are forcing him to do what he's not supposed to do. And Gadafi quote to his people, you see these people, they want to destroy the whole Africa. Not me as Gadafi. They want to destroy the whole Africa. And believe me, they would think that they are destroying me, but they are putting the wicked of the whole world. But you, as my people, you will never understand it. English speaking people, I'm not telling you as my people don't speak English, but anybody, he or she who speak too much English, writing too much English, the person is a criminal, the person is a thief. And he said, there are a small thing, this small thing, when you hold it, cover his mouth, he can never talk. But as soon as you release it, he can farm, he can do a good thing, he can destroy it again. And what is that? And the whole of the people say it's carburetor, a car, when you turn it on, when you turn it off. Many people started predicting but their opinion. Then he laughed at them and said, all of you, you have tried your best, but let me tell you, you see this pen we are buying, this pen, sign here, sign here, sign here. This pen is mean a lot. It can destroy and it can make things worse. And you can see at the time he want to assemble some people. You can see someone, his video going viral when he tear it. That is a pen issue. Gadafi become a target. You see today at the wall, Libya was the only country in the country which when you use what am I going to say, grush, one, like if you use $1, it's not up to grush, $1, you can buy a lot of bread, can fill 20 people. If I'm going to talk about Libya, many people will say that, oh, he was a dictator. I guess Libya at the time of Gadafi, you see, there's no any place in the world where you will go, you will not see a social life imbalance. But believe me, Libya, there was no rich man food and poor man food. To the sense that Gadafi, if you are you want like young guy, he decided to Libya. Everybody, every citizen of Libya was a boss, mudir. Everybody was a mudir, and every foreigner. Like when you have a gas in here in abroad, the gas that we are using to buy things and cooking cylinder is the same price. Libya was the only country which the whole country, whatever you buy from Benghazi or Sabah or whatever, drink, all the price was the same. There was no anybody, if you go this shop, he's buying this and different, and this one different, and this one different. All the price was very the same. There's not any, you buy this thing in Milano when you go to Napoli or whatever, and the price was different. No. Everybody, the price was the same thing. Many people say that in Libya, why they are Muslim, they were not accepting like a Christian, or like unlike Africa, you can see this is a church, this is a Muslim. What is happening in Dubai today, you can see like that. My brother, I said it's good, don't let social media or people deceive you. Let me tell you, there was a church, Ghana people church. Let me tell you, it's not a crime. Some country is illegal. Every country have their law. Even up to now in Israel, they ban some churches. They know their own religion. But believe me, Libya, in Tripoli as Medina, there was a huge Catholic church built by the Roman Catholic people. And you can do so and Google that. Gadafi was a hero. Gadafi was a man. Gadafi was the person who can change the whole Africa life. If Gadafi was alive up to today, we are here, and this 2024, Libya will be more than Dubai. Like Dubai will be doing competition with Libya, not Libya to do competition with Dubai. And let me tell you something. Again, at the time of him, when he was alive, You can see, like when you are going to buy a fuel, gas, many people say benzina. Everything was cheap, like $1, $1. If you bring your private card, you fill it up and go. If you have a big truck, five dinar, then you fill it and you go. And the system was very cute to the extent that when you come in the morning, you want to buy a bread or something, who do you meet? You stand behind of the person. Just make a simple lie. But today, what are we seeing? If I'm going to talk about Libya, I'll say a whole lot of things and I cannot complete. I have stayed in Tripoli, Sabah, Darna, Benghazi, Musrata, Jeddah, a lot of places I have been patrolling and work in Libya. And I enjoy the moment of my life back at that time. Let me tell you something. I met a lot of Africans and a lot of Bangladesh, Pakistan, India here in Europe, including some of Americans. Do you know what they say? If Gadafi still was alive, everybody will go back to Libya. Many people say that I wish if Gadafi was alive, or Gadafi come back, or Libya come back at normal before what it was. Refugees or migrants in Europe will limit, and some of them say that they will decide to go back home. I want to know your opinion today. If the whole Europe, our colonized masters, they decided today and said that they are going to open industry, companies, and at least a monthly, you are going to give $500 or €500 per a month. Are you ready? I'm asking. Are you ready? I think you do not hear me. Are you ready to go back home? My name is Mr. President. On social media, let me know your opinion about Mohammed Gadafi and Libya. I present the ocean to you today. When you look back, you enjoy the motherland, you enjoy in Libya, you enjoy in Africa, you enjoy the beautiful nature.